Yep, and you thought, you would have think, should have had enough water at this point.
I know. There's no water anyplace else in the entire house. She has to wait till she comes out here to drink water.
Yeah.
Silly beast.
Okay, now that's up there. I'll double check the stream via the device over here.
It's Kitty drinking water stream right now. We're gonna have to get a litter box for out here. The amount of water she keeps drinking. Okay, so we have things.
One moment, please.
Okay. Doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop. And she's still drinking water.
Yeah. Okay.
Doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop.
It looks like we actually have frame rate this time.
Great.
Yes.
So the answer is,
Gwendolyn, Sharon, and Devin watching. No.
so the key there is plug the laptop in.
Apparently. Go. Turn the sound off on this because we don't need echo.
Yeah.
Okay, and oh yes, you're gonna meow out the windows now.
Yeah.
Oh, haven't you made enough noise yet today, Cat?
She howled at us and scratched at the doors till we came out here.
Now if I rotate it like that, I can't see the text on the screen, so I've got to turn it this way. There's Linda watching. Hello. Okay,
We'll be doing some throwing momentarily.
Yeah, I'm just.
The cat has finally finished drinking half the water in the bucket.
Oh goodness, I know. Do we want to do
Interesting.
soul date?
Sure, let's do that.
Okay, we have a big stack of orders, pretty much all the colors.
It's right there.
Soul date. Yes, now I've got to go back around the other side. Yeah. It's now fenced off, blocking the camera with the cord apparently.
Yeah. Which is good.
Well,
We're
yeah.
getting better.
Yeah.
Of course, there's also only a limited area that in this room that actually has power outlets.
Yeah, which restricts where we put things. Really watching. No. This.
I really can't see any text on that little screen over there.
No. We have Matt watching.
Good morning, Mom.
I don't really have a better spot.
Oh, it's okay, Sarah.
No, but it was just, it's always the refinement.
It'll get there.
Yes. Well, eventually we'll have more bigger screens and.
Yeah.
Okay, so first on the list here, 3 bowls, 3 mugs, and yeah, and so there'd be that hemispherical shaped bowl.
The taller bowls.
Yeah. So if I recall correctly, there's 24-ish ounces because they've got more verticality to them.
What we should do is put a little board right there.
Oh, one of the old art boards. Because that way it'd have a clipboard on it.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
So that's 22 ounces. I think I know where one is. I could go Get it. But if I wait, we may not remember.
Get distracted on a different project.
So much of that.
And it's all of a sudden, oh, go to put something away. And it's, oh yeah, I've been meaning to do that. And you start working on totally different projects. Not that that hasn't been happening several times a day since we moved. We've got most of the shelves up in here now. Only one wall to put shelves on left, which is good. And right now is a bowl. Find little roundy shaped balls, the taller ones. About 6 inches across. I haven't found my shrink ruler yet, which is kind of a nuisance, but it'll show up. It got packed, so it's got to be around somewhere. That water is cold this morning, though.
I did get some water from the faucet that's hot, which I could put in there for you.
Yeah, that's really cold water.
There we go. Water bucket. Where did I set it? There it is.
Not wanting to put my hands in that water, it's just.
There we go. Now it should be not so bad. So is that a good sized piece of clay?
Yeah, probably.
We had Bridget and Linda doing well. I was away from the screen.
Yeah.
Hello,
And it's across
everybody.
the room, so I cannot
Yeah,
read it. I can see there are little green bubbles on the phone screen, which means there's text. All we do is get one of those cell phone holders.
Yeah. At the moment, let's see if I can.
Actually, the old fire holder might work well for that because it was a smaller fire. It was an older one.
Once we have things set up proper in here, there'll be screens that I can bring it up larger on.
Yes.
Okay. So it looks like it's a good amount, so I'll cut off another 3-4 pieces that size.
Yeah.
So of course the next one comes off smaller.
Of course it does.
There we go.
Oh, and my tool's on the table over there.
I'll go get your tool.
Yeah, there's another one. The other one must be in the
The other one is sitting next to the locker beam.
Of course it would be. That's good. I have more than one wheel. Because that one's staying down there because it's a kick wheel.
It's huge and heavy and looking on the doorway.
Whether or not it's too heavy.
Get it far out just a little bit more.
Getting the foot in this.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were done or not.
No. I would have told you if I was.
Well, sometimes the trimming is the last part you do. Because
There we
where
go.
there is visible choppiness to the frame rate, we actually have motion.
Oh yeah, because
That part you can see.
yeah. Right
Yep,
cover water.
this container with this bag with 2 handles in it can go right there.
The towel's right down. Well, most of the towels are still in the garage because
Yes,
there's
they are.
a stack of
There's
towels
a
like that.
cupboard. There's a cupboard full. But yeah,
Not to mention
People
the
have
rest
to
of
let
these
us know whether
bats.
they're liking this new camera arrangement. So we've got the large close up of the hands. And then there's a small overview of everything else.
You can see the peachy wall behind me.
Yeah. Also this way, I'm not out of shot when I inevitably kneel on the ground.
You don't play mirror cake.
Whoop, whoop. Okay.
After all, those lumps of clay don't appear there by magic.
Yeah. The first piece came off the thing at the right size.
Yeah. And that's not the recommended way of opening up the ball here.
Yeah.
Just with the thumbs. My thumbs have had lots of practice.
Okay.
And built up considerable amount of muscle, you know.
Yes.
That's nice. The bottom flat, some movement,
Empty bag.
thickness, all the way up, make it all nice and pretty and round. Smooth out the inside. So that way those spoons won't scrape on it as much and make that really nasty sound.
Oh yeah, that is a vile sound.
I don't know whether it's a sound or just a nasty texture that vibrates up into the hand.
It's both. It is just. I think, should we be amphora on the shelf over here, or move it across the room?
Well, are you gonna need the shelf space?
I don't know yet. Maybe, maybe not.
Don't worry, no one's watching.
Okay, bowl number two. Get the glue off the hands.
Well, they're not nearly as gooey as tin box.
Nice. Actually, what I can do is show off the shelves of things that are drying, and at the same time adjust the levelness of this camera. There we go. Thought it was crooked.
And the light, it still hasn't been put up.
Yeah. And that's our workbench over there. And now we're going to go that whole telescoping thing. Look, it's the laptop. And that'll be the future home with the more serious setup. And pivot it back around.
Although we haven't had we haven't had to turn on the light out here once yet.
No,
We're
we
only
do
out here during daylight hours. Oh, we could come out here.
We could, it'll be more of a thing once we get back around to winter.
Yeah.
When there's light.
Yeah.
Short
less light.
It's short
That's why
light
further
hours.
north.
Yes.
Right now, which we have much more daylight hours because we're further north.
a much more legible angle for the phone.
Yeah, I can see there are actual birds there rather than just green blobs with little white spots. Can't read it, but I can see. Well, it is a phone,
Yes.
and it's across the room.
Okay, so after these, I'm going to cut.
Yeah.
Though there are more bowls that need to be done, I'm going to cut you off a few pieces for mugs, so that way I can set that form off. I can set that form aside saying, yes, mugging to the camera, yes.
Nobody likes me to talk.
I was still in the middle of a sentence. Nah, fine where to stay down there. Oh, I suppose one of the things we could make a priority to do today would be to get the extruder just set up.
Yeah. Let's see if we actually get to it today.
Yeah. Dang it, I can't cut things off the right size today. Man! There we go.
It will be bullshit. Whether you like it or not.
It's being honored.
No. It was just not quite the angle I wanted it to be. So I adjusted it. So it's a nice, well-adjusted bowl.
I think I have 2 more size pieces there. And then the next pile there is mugs. Oh, crying about it. No, stop tangling! Ah, stupid wire tool.
Oh, humble.
What?
I'm taking water.
You need a lid over the dark water.
It's dark water or something. No, it's okay.
Well, suppose at this point there's a temperature difference between the
Yes, there is.
two. 4 cups or 5? 4 months or 5 months?
5 months.
That way, for that order, we can pick the 3 that best match. Oh, come on. There.
Not mugs yet, it's the bowls.
Yes.
You're talking about mugs.
Sorry, yeah. Make it a bowl. Bowl. Michelle, it is. Eric, I love your work.
Thank you. Thank you.
And this morning we were trifling delayed actually being able to utilize the wheel because the cat decided they wanted not 1 but 2 heavy drinks of water.
Yes.
Now she's off sitting in a window. At least the sun's come out a little bit.
A little bit.
So she's got some sunlight.
Oh, it's terrible. She was
Okay.
actually pawing at the door this morning because it's come on.
Hours.
It's rain.
It's time to go outside. It's time to work, says the cat. Suddenly it's work time. Just wanted to chime in and say hello. Oh, thank you for the hello.
Yeah.
the cat telling us to get to work this morning.
Was kind of funny. I know.
It's like you finished your coffee. Get to work. Get to work. Open this door. Let me into that room. Get to work.
Carrie be in there.
Look, I'm sitting up on a table. I'm easier to pick up. Get to work. Silly cat.
That's what I meant. Air bubble.
So moving the camera around the room is like, okay. Where is the best spot for it? You're just being a pain in the butthole.
That's one thing to call it. Not what I'd call it.
Watching the shape change there. Also, it's fascinating. You can pretty much see the frame rate with the motion of the wheel,
Oh, yeah, that's kind of cool.
and how it's not precisely even the frame rate.
No, it's not.
Now let's go and look in the other screen. Well, today it looks like what we're seeing on the monitor seems to be what we're getting on the feed over here.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, temperature's already gone up some in here. It's over 60 now.
Yeah, well, there's people in here too, so.
There's people. There's a little bit of sunshine. It's like the other day when the sun had been out all day and come late afternoon it was the high 80s in here.
Yeah.
Good for drying the pottery.
Yeah, especially at 34% humidity.
Yeah. Is it still at that?
I don't know, what is it?
Oh, no. This morning it's 51%.
Oh, much better, really.
Yeah, that's a better for even drying.
Yes. Also something we're a little more used to.
Yeah. My fingers were cold from handling the clay, so I've got them wrapped around the jug of warm water.
Bastard.
That piece is just being honored.
That's what you get when they're air bubbles.
It's a pretty shaped bowl, though. Now.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Voila.
Tell Goopy hands.
Always.
Okay, one last bowl piece.
Watch the way
The water pattern shakes. Yeah. Well, considering you can see not just the initial ripple, but you can see the ripples bouncing back and forth, and
the water isn't bouncing up out of the buckets anymore.
Yeah, which is nice. Except for when you were pounding the block for the amphora.
Yeah, well, that's a little bigger.
That was causing a splash out. And apparently there was goop that went flying when you were doing the mix the other day because there's little white spots on the floor around the wheel.
Well,
And that's just a very distinctive color.
yes.
And we have Sarah May watching.
Hello. Doing bowls right now and a little bit. After this, I'm going to be doing some cups. Let's see what's on the list of our orders after that.
A bit of everything. There's one bag where? You shush.
I just had it a minute ago. Where is it now?
What's the there's a couple cookie stamps I need to make, so I made some. They're out in the garage. They're the other half. I'm gonna go put this form with the parts to that order because the whole of it is down there with the exception of this sheet of paper. So I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't gotten the other half all set up yet. You see. Yeah. Go to a house with fewer stairs. Yes. And any one place that has fewer stairs.
Yeah, but we're going up and down them a lot more, it seems.
But they're also friendlier stairs.
Yeah, they're not as tall, which is particularly important because we are also not that tall. So the older style of stairs, which tend to be shorter,
Actually, these ones, they vary from stair to stair.
that is true. The ones going from the house down inside the garage are
They're narrow but steeper.
they're steeper, yeah. Well, then there's the
you have
ones going up
stairwell on both sides. You have handrails on both sides, though. Which is kind of nice.
There's also the, if you want steep, you have the ones that go into the attic.
Yes. And you shouldn't go butt surfing. That hurts.
No, it does hurt.
She missed a step and she slid down the stairs.
My foot slid off the step. I didn't miss it.
Well, you
And
did.
I certainly didn't miss any of the ones after that. Because it was boom. That's probably the safest way to have actually taken a tumble on the stairs, which was butt first.
Yes, yes it was.
And the bruises are mostly healed at this point. It was not comfortable moving for about a day.
That's what you get for playing on the stairs.
I wasn't playing. I was just coming down. I finished. Man, I wasn't even carrying anything.
So you had no excuse then.
Thanks.
It's just the way it happens sometimes. Oops. I put it in copy edge. Because it was just being that way.
Nancy West Johnson watching. No. I'm not gonna knock it, but I love the fact that Facebook is picking up the stream from Restream now.
Yeah, which caused other problems and things not
Yeah.
running smoothly for a while, but it's okay.
Well, for one thing,
It's all
the
working
first
out,
time I was
right?
trying to do it, like, I can't seem to get it to work. Why is it live when I didn't tell it to be live? What on earth is going on? Yeah, so the stream itself runs much smoother with the laptop plugged in.
Yeah, that was the other thing.
Yeah.
It worked fine last time it was plugged in.
Well, yeah. Okay, now for mugs.
Now for something completely different. Watch me pull this rabbit out of my hat.
It's gonna throw a rabbit.
It's just like from a cartoon. Old cartoon.
This one's gosh, this is a long pile. So do you want to stop at a full bag or just keep
We'll
going
see.
until you're done? Okay.
See. The muscles are starting to recover from the flu.
Yeah. We're all sort of beat.
Oh, I was lifting things I shouldn't lift.
Yes.
No, I mean,
But there, at that point, there was no way for us to get around lifting things that we really shouldn't.
yeah. Also, just working longer at moving and lifting and tugging things that I shouldn't have been lifting.
Yeah. So there's no specifications for these other than being mug shaped.
I need mug-shaped mugs.
Mug shaped mugs.
Because it just so annoying.
Maybe you can set up some sort of outbox or folder or something in here for the pieces that have been thrown. Because it's no longer walking distance. You know, the short, just duck into the other room.
We have some of those trays.
Yeah.
We can. Are they in here?
No. We don't
They're
have any
in-
trays in here yet. And then we both kind of go, what's in this room again? We're looking like we're worried about something bombing us because we were looking at, up on shelves.
Check the corners. Check the ceilings. Because that's how they get you.
I also I could use those magnets that have the clips on them too. Because then they could be right next to the door to be carried out.
Let's see.
Yeah. There's that. Let's also need to set up something near the glazing station. For one thing, the pieces that need to be whitewashed before they're fired. We need to have a spot for those.
Well, we have lots of shelves we can still set up.
Oh yeah.
I haven't even set up the industrial shelves yet.
No. Okay. Now the mug can go here.
A lot of things that were being stored on those shelves are now up in the attic.
Yeah.
So we can use the shelves for other things now. Of course, we have to get new shelves to put on the frames now.
Yeah,
Because the old ones were yucky and old. Impress board and
gross.
Yeah. Well, they had been sitting out in a carport for a decade.
And then we had the invasion of chickens.
I
now know what chicken poop looks like. I don't like it.
chickens next neighborhood.
No, you're right.
That's good. I haven't heard any chickens.
It was
They used to like come through the fence, and that insane rooster like to.
Vera says morning. Hello. Is the footage much better? One of the solutions seems to have been to
Plug in the laptop.
plug in the laptop. Yep.
You know, so it's not running on battery, which
Which
reduces its
performance.
yes. Mean, she replied, or was it somebody else?
Where are the bangles? One of them is sleeping
And the
curled
other
up in a curtain, and the other in the room with us after drinking a good portion of your water. And the other one, I think, went to take a nap before we came out because she hasn't been complaining to be let in. And yet, there's no pouty feline on the other side of the other door.
Janara's trying to get to work now. Run.
So much
Clawing at the door like she was a dog. And meowing into the cracks. I'm going, okay, come on, this way.
Little feline slave driver. But yeah, when she got in here, she filled up her tank with water and
Went and found a nice nap.
spot. I think she's curled up in the curtain.
Yeah.
Yep. She's got herself a comfortable sprawl there. I think that the curtain is just fine and it's pulled on the desk state over there for right now.
I think so.
Anara is like, yes, not only do I have the proper desk to sit on, there's a pool of cloth to curl up in.
I recognize this desk.
Oh, they seem to be much happier.
Part of it, at least.
They seem to be much happier once that desk was assembled. The desk in the corner of this room is 1/3 of a corner desk.
Yeah, it's the corner part.
So it's the corner component and then one set of drawers and the other side was kind of cabinet and a drawer.
Yeah.
Those are in the other area.
In two different places.
In two different places. And the corner unit, we bought some boards, cut them to the correct length, and basically gave it the necessary 2 legs so it could be set up on its own. Randall, it sounds like watching. Hello. That rug looks like it's almost done. We'll be ready for the adjustment of the camera here. There we go. That's a better angle. Trying out a new placement of the cameras today. As a result, I keep fiddling with them, trying to refine them.
Just have to keep fussing.
So I'm like, no, I don't like the angle. Adjust.
Oh, I'm not going to be touching.
No, you don't need to get those goopy hands all over the machine.
No.
That's why it doesn't.
Or that poor little webcam.
Oh, that poor little webcam.
That's got a hair tie holding it
Yes.
onto a proper
People
tripod.
can actually see it because the shot that's the close up of the hands, that's the webcam with the red hair tie holding it to a tripod. It works.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a webcam. It's got the little mount to hold it to a monitor. It's not got the little attachment plate for going onto a tripod.
Yeah. Oh. You get closer. You don't need to. Well, you're not moving her.
Do you need a hand? You got it?
There.
And it's like, I will push this bucket, and the whole wheel will travel with it.
Something moved. Not what I wanted. It was kind of glued in place.
As they get.
As is they're walking noise.
Goopy fingers.
Mugs, and more mugs.
Yep. Yeah, that's a beauty one.
Yes, it is.
So the first side of this cup that she is throwing right now, what she's doing is using a sharp tool to clean the bat. Because that is the most efficient way of cleaning the goop off the heads of the bats, right?
Well, short of taking them out and washing them.
I said efficient. I've had to wash the bats by taking them out with a hose and a coarse sponge. It's not efficient.
Get some cleaner. Doesn't happen very often, Archie.
No. Considering the last time that happened was when I still had a brother in elementary school that you could bait into playing with the water. Here a kid have a hose and a stack of bats. Kept him entertained for hours. And it got the bats clean.
Somewhat clean.
Somewhat clean.
Yeah.
It's the hypnotic change of shape.
Fix that. Most unlikely place to have calluses is between my fingers. Fix the top of it nice and rounded and easy and pleasant to photograph.
This guy. So we'll take this one. And I'll put him over here for now.
There we go. Just gonna have to get in tray, up tray things going.
Yeah. I mean, in tray, I still have the binder. And that seems to be working fine still. But it's the out tray, getting the forms back out of the string.
So at least some of
That's
those will come in here. At least some of those will come in here. Then you have some for up there in the garage.
Yeah. Guess I'm gonna need a second. Maybe that'll just have like an in folder. because that'd be the slab projects that start with slab.
Another misuse of office supplies.
I think there's still that stack of what I was using before with the pocket folders. I can.
But we have those trays.
Yeah, we do have the trays.
But we do use some.
Yeah.
But could use some of those for the right and head pictures.
Right and head pictures.
And then we can use one for an out tray in here.
Mm-hmm. Right and head pictures.
We already have them, so.
Yeah. It's just getting them situated.
Tired of shopping.
What?
I'm tired of shopping. I'm tired of spending. I've spent enough money, thank you. Moving's just a little expensive. Like a Great Dane is kind of a big dog.
Going through the orders, sorting them. There. There, I've got it sorted between the complex.
Just a little thumbs up. Go.
Oh, cool.
Up this one.
And I like the little bubbles.
Little bubbles. Yeah. Next.
Okay, you still have one more piece of clay.
No, that's not a good bean.
Got it sorted between the complex constructions, these cups, and the bowls. And I think there's like one plate. Do you want to do beakery cups, an 8-inch plate, or go back to bowls next?
I could do the beakery cups, I suppose.
Okay.
Because sometimes you have to have some.
Oh, that ticks.
Yes, it is. It's ticking. Not like a time bomb.
No, that's a good thing. I'm going to put the complex order for something
It's
to get
stuck. No, it's stuck to my. I went to put it down and it's stuck to my hand.
away.
have a solution for that.
I would stop it from
Oh.
tick that.
It's putting the water on the wheel head. There's a little piece of clay, you add the water to it, makes it all soft and squishes it down. No more rattle. Up, up, up.
I'm pretty sure to go on this side of the room. Chris, how are you? Hello. Out tray.
That's not a tray, that's a pocket.
Out pocket. Doesn't seem to make as much sense to me that way. There we go. Place good to pile the ones that have been thrown.
Science.
There we go.
Go.
That one's properly onto the shelf. There we go. All right. That is a bit much. Why can't things cut off to size today?
Because you're not cutting them the right size.
Neat. Okay, so what we need is 2 of the ceramic solo cups.
That's not so much of a beaker.
Well, it's
Kind of beaker.
Kind of.
It's beaker-esque in
yeah,
a modern sort of way.
yeah. We're making 2 medieval copies of a modern icon piece. Yes.
Someone found a historic example
Yeah.
of a red beaker-shaped cup with white inside.
Now some people will say that it was an artist's rendition of a clear glass cup full of wine, but one would expect a white ring along the outside below the level of the wine.
Yeah. It's good luck.
It let go, didn't it?
No, not at all, Sarah. Why do you ask?
I could tell when it was just your expression changing. Time to scrub it dry.
What was that book?
I didn't look over in time to read it. It was from Pages Manager, so it had something to do with fan page. They go grab it and go see it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No, dry off the piece of clay.
Because the thing is I could grab yet another small handheld device. I
You
don't have to
could do
disturb that one. How many devices can we use all at once?
Don't ask.
Yeah, I don't really want to know that answer. Because there have been days where I've got something going on a phone, something going on laptop, and 2 conversations going on the desktop. And then it's remembering where to, answer questions. What window it's up in. Or somebody, it's gonna be a start of an order. There was a broken vessel.
Oh, it's sad.
Actually, let me see what clay it would be out of.
Yeah.
So somebody asking me if the fan page was a good place to start the communication about getting a broken piece replaced.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. It's a great the fan page is a wonderful place to communicate with us across the board. It comes through on a variety of devices. There's times where
Comes through on both of our accounts.
it comes through on both accounts, comes through thus on all the mobile devices as well as on the desktops. There's times where we've answered order requests in a patchy manner when we're on the road in a vehicle trying to find waiting for the next patch of reception to get the next level of message through. Theodore Scotland. I know. Will you be needing a reference image up or are you good? Next one. Here. There we go. Okay, that one.
That narrows it down.
Well, I can show you it in a moment. It's the yeah,
dark.
it's a bit dark. It's the one that had the, I think it was the weasel and the eastern lion.
Not
Going
the property of.
No, it wasn't one of the Gee ones.
Okay.
It was done in the Hound and Hare style.
Okay. As I said,
Yeah.
it was a bit dark, Sarah,
no, I'm trying
and
to-
reflection. And that phone isn't that bright.
No. Oh, here, wait. That I can fix. There. That's another angle of the same piece.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it's a significant crunch.
Yeah.
I asked for a height measurement, so it's a goblet shape,
Yeah. You can do that.
and I can I was like, would you like the base and mouth as well? That'd be great. There we go. There we go, and we'll have the dimensions.
It'll go into the folder of sad.
We have quite the folder
Yeah,
of
people send us pictures of their broken
pictures.
pottery. It's a whole directory folder of broken pottery.
Yeah.
Just sad.
And sometimes they're not even the things that we ourselves made the original of. They're pieces that they got as gifts, the potter's not around, or they like the shape of the vessel, but they got it from the thrift store. So trying to replicate these different shapes and styles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can move that cup.
Yeah, you can.
Come here, you. This one can go up here because it's not going to get a handle. Actually, that one up there. Top shelf. I don't want to put plates or bowls up there because I may just forget about them on that shelf.
Because you're short and you can't see up there is what that says.
Yeah. It's up.
It doesn't have tall ceilings in here.
No, it doesn't
There's
have
a
tall
limited
ceilings.
amount of up.
Yes.
But that's a lot of sunshine up there.
Yeah. And a very happy cat. She demanded her morning clay water. Humans will come out now.
You need to work anyways. Get back to work.
Guessing it'd be another 20. Okay, and the next piece, that is too much, is to replicate that piece of Zenobia's that broke. So it's the it's one of those rando
Yeah.
ones.
That one came out really good.
That one did. It did come out really nice.
And it'll come out good again.
Yes. I'm going to cut off.
Because you know what? Stuff happens.
Stuff happens. I'm going to cut off 2 pieces of clay that are similar in size for attempting to replicate that one. There we go. Next page.
So clean off. I'm sure that sounds really good.
There are things that sound worse. Okay, and the sheet
It's right
diagrams. I didn't even have to go up into the attic to get one. Oh, it's a flat file.
Fancy. Flat file's coming in very handy with where it is right now. It's a very big table for one thing.
Yeah, it's 5 by 4 foot.
4.5. 3.5 by 4.5.
3.5 by 4.5 foot
Table.
table.
Of course it is. That's what it was meant for, right?
Totally.
With drawers underneath it.
Yeah.
D-size drawing.
How many people know what D-size drawings are?
I don't know. Who out there knows what a D-size drawing is?
And this is one of those spaces you get to throw, and it's to consider comfortable for your hand to fit.
It's a good thing when someone has the same size hands.
Yeah. Going up.
I guess no responses on anybody know what a D-size drawing is.
Obscure. And you never know, you may get a response when people are watching this after the fact.
Yeah. Anybody who took drafting would know.
Actual paper drafting.
No, you still have those are still they're standard size drafting drawings. Yes, I took drafting.
In the early 90s?
Early 90s. I also took CAD classes too.
Computer drafting.
Computer aided drafting.
Yes.
AD. It actually meant something. It was an acronym.
I remember sitting in the back of the classroom while you were doing your drafting course. At least some of them. The thing is I heard the pop up and if a message comes through, and I'm like, but I don't have to pick up the one that actually made the sound.
First, get a nice tall cylinder,
Then shape.
then shape. You have the cylinder. You have a nice straight cylinder and everything. Because I'll get asked, how do you practice?
How do
Well,
you make
good
this
cylinder.
shape? That shape.
Make 100 of these. Well, that's boring. Yes, it is. But you'll be amazed how much that's going to help your drawing skill.
Because there's no shortcut to practice.
No, there isn't. Everything is based off the cylinder.
Yep.
Even a plate.
It's just a very wide, very low cylinder.
Yes.
thought I could hear another yowl. She finally noticed.
She woke up. The other kitty, that is. It's the Desi. Who caught one of her claws in the carpet and twisted an ankle.
She meows up into the point where I open the door into here. Mwah. Hey, Desi. Hey, want to say hello to the camera?
No.
Oh. Makes her little moaning meow. Yet Anara is in here, sweetie. She's over there in the curtain. Don't bother her. We don't need an introduction to the growl sound. Or the shriek. Yep, gotta patrol the room.
Of course, it is kind of too far back to actually be useful. I think there would probably be. Because
Okay,
I'm
I can
having
move
to
the
stop
board.
and look that way. That's,
Yeah. Okay,
that's
board being
awesome.
moved.
No. It would be a lot more useful is so I can see it while I'm throwing rather than having to stop and
That.
yeah, like that.
There.
There we go.
Yep. And one cat just discovered the cozy spot of the other. I have no idea if that growl was picked up on the mic or not, but that was significant. And yep, she's leaving her alone now.
Oh yeah. Can we get the idea that that is going to be the preferred
Cozy spot?
Cozy spot.
Yeah. There's plenty of sunny spots, kitties.
It's a sunroom.
Yeah,
It's kind of implied in the name.
kind of in the name.
There's another bubble on the screen.
David Burnett, watch.
Hello.
More cat growl. Desi. There's Sunbeam over there.
It's one of those cases of, where's that tool I just had a minute ago? Oh, it's right there.
Look, there's Sunbeam over here. There you go. How's that? Is that better? Good. Sheesh. Yeah, there's a Sunbeam. Enjoy that one. Leave the other one alone.
She briefly struck one of those very classic Bengal poses.
Yes. I am majestic. Look at my spots.
And yes, I'm a total goofball.
Yeah. That is the ditzy one. I'm gonna futz with the camera some more. There we go. Trying to get more of a side view angle of what you're doing. Also enables you to get multiple views of what you're throwing.
Did you say something about using modern technology to help in old school art?
Yeah. I mean, it's something that you could achieve by having
A mirror.
a mirror set up.
It's a high-tech mirror. That's it.
Yes, it's a very high-tech mirror.
With ever so slight latency.
Yeah.
One.
And that's as close as that piece is going to get to that shape.
Oh, I can futz with it and make it more into that shape. Or I can stop there and go on to the next one.
Yeah.
Ugh. Goodness. After this, there's only 2 more bats in here.
Oh my. Well, I guess in just 2 more pieces we'll be done
I
for
just
the
have
day.
to stop then. Darn. And see if I can get some of this crap off. Excuse me, dry clay.
And that powder coming up is the reason for the air cleaner right next to it. Which actually has its intake aimed at you.
Yes. Kind of intentional on my part, thank you. Because it's right here.
It's actually in shot.
Yes, it is.
Pete, say morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Oh, wow.
Gotta show the clay who's the boss. Yes. You afraid it's gonna hit you?
Well, there have been times.
But you're in a chair right over here.
I know, I'm on the other side now.
And you're lowered down. In which case, clay does this, so you're less likely to get hit.
I've been hit already since we've had this set up.
But before I had to walk right here.
I know. Big thump, thump.
I can touch 2 walls. And now I can only touch 1.
Yes.
Right here. And it's good. Oh, not even close.
How much clay do we have to do? It's too much for one piece.
Depends on the piece.
Yeah. Break it. Speaking of things that need to come back inside. Go.
silver gets taller. Just having to scoot back. There we go. That's better. That's pretty close.
Actually, it's just the right amount of clay for another one of the bowl orders. Divided into two. Those ones have been knocked into shape already for you. Let's can these. There we go. He's watching the clay spin is so therapeutic. It says there on the screen.
Oh, thank you. It's something hypnotic about watching things spin.
There. It's the next sheet of paper for me to put up for you. That one looks like it's behaving friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Desi? Meow. Oh,
Silly
you're all
beast.
warm from being in the sun.
Where did you go? There you are. Another one of those instances. Where's that tool? Hold your basic clay color. Sitting on the shelf that has become
Clay
your
color.
base clay color.
Cat butt in the face. There we go. Meow. Oh. Yes, you're a silly cat. And would you believe this one's 15? Morning. You're gonna hang out next to me and meow. I'm gonna pick you up and cuddle you.
That's a horrible thing, Sarah.
Considering I now have purring in my ear.
Let go. Come on, let go.
there cups on that shelf now?
Actually, no, hand back to me. From that angle,
Okay.
it gives a little more refinement.
I hadn't quite set it down yet.
Right about there. That happens sometimes. So,
Oh yeah, that is nicer.
White ones will have a bit of red smear on the inside there.
Yeah.
And on the outside too. It'll be whitewash too, but
Yeah.
if there's not any starkness to it, it'll be better.
Yep.
There, that's better.
This down, and I'll get your source drawing switched over.
Oh my goodness.
You.
There's a whole nother stack.
Yeah, we just had to bring more bats up.
But that's enough for today.
Because that.
Go. Next order.
Growling from beyond the curtain.
My spot, go away.
And then Desi goes, oh look, Sunbeam's over here. Look, Sunbeam.
Did somebody else join?
And Andrea Scott joined.
No, no.
Anara, she left. She's on the other side of the room. Hi. Oh, what a big yawn. And these would be the 5 to 6 inch holes.
Little bones.
Yeah. With that S side to them. Did you have a good nap in the sun there, kitty? I think I just received a look. Take a count how many pieces you've done today. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 14. So that's only 16 pieces total today. That's about average for the full bag of clay. And Nara, don't sniff too much at the phone, okay? That's precariously balanced so we can see its screen. So you're going to show off by, she showed up by rubbing her face along the phone.
Man.
Yeah? Do you need to go inside where the litter box is? One bowl coming. You want me to leave this right here for you to see the shirts? That was my phone. It's fine. It hit my hip and then a bag of clay. And it was only falling about a foot. It's fine.
Last piece.
Last piece of the day. There. That image of Supervisor Cat there.
Yeah.
And now that I've taken her picture, she's moving.
Yeah.
There are times where the cat's like, yes, photo op. Take my picture.
Yeah.
You need to go back inside?
Need to get a litter box.
Oh. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Come on, kitty. We're awful glad.
Which is surprising with the amount of butter she drank when we first came out here. It's okay, Desi. They'll be back.
What's the matter? Did I take the other kitty away? Did I take her away, Desi? He's okay.
Because one of the worst things you could do to them is separate them.
Yeah. He's okay. We'll go inside in just a few minutes, all right? Christine Cooks is watching. Hello. Hey, Desi, wave. Oh, no. You're doing something weird. Now you're just going to curl up. In a minute, okay? Go on one side of the door. Go on another side of the door. You're being a very typical cat. Meow. Don't rub on the tripod. Thank you.
You're not that coordinated.
They have them rub on the tripod. It's cat quake. Well, it is. Yes, kitty. Just watching the shape changing along the side. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Ugh.
And we're done for today.
Thanks. These two are here on the shelf. Get some of the goop off of the fingers before I touch the computer.